Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Now guys, what I want to talk about is this. I'm going to tell you something that you've probably not thought about. You might have thought about it, but then let me remind you. And if you've not thought about it before, this is a very good time to think about it. And that is the fact that look around you. Look around you. Of every person you can see around you, the only person you are going to live with for the rest of your life is you. Yes, you are the only person you will live with for the rest of your life. And now most of us spend most of our lives hating ourselves. You don't like yourself, you don't like the way you look, you don't like your temperament, you don't just like anything about yourself. Yet, the only person that will be with you from the day you were born, I mean physical person, God is with you throughout your life, okay? But I mean like a physical person that's going to be with you from the day you were born to where you go, it's yourself. You will always have to stay with yourself. So you need to love yourself. By love, I don't mean being a selfish person, a self-centered person. No, I mean appreciate yourself. And you appreciating yourself, it's appreciating God. Because you are saying, oh God, you did something wonderful. You created a wonderful person. But you disliking yourself, you hating yourself, it's like saying, God, God, you didn't try. You would have done better. God, you didn't try. You would have just seen now. You would have made me this way. You would have made me that way. I know we don't think about it that way. But that is actually what it is. And you need to understand something. You may lose money. You may lose accomplishments. You may lose relationships. You may lose relationships, but you will never lose yourself till you leave this place. And funny enough, you're going to continue eternity with yourself. But now we're talking about why you are here on earth. All people will come and go in your life. Even marriages that are meant to be lifelong, even if it is for life, one day probably your spouse will go and leave you and you'll still be stuck with yourself. Every second of the day you are with yourself, and imagine hating yourself. Imagine hating on yourself. You wouldn't feel good about yourself. You don't just like it. You don't just like the way God made you. You wish He made you different. You wish probably He gave you a better temperament. I like how this person behaves. Or you wish He gave you He made you better, maybe some physical features. You wish He actually made you in a different way. And if you keep on having this thing, it will be affecting you, your mental health, affecting your performance, affecting your relationships with people for the rest of your life. So when I say fall in love with yourself, I'm not talking about being selfish, because some people in the bid to say love yourself, they become very self-centered and selfish people. They can't even lend a helping hand to their neighbor. No, I'm talking of appreciate yourself. Appreciate God for who He has made you. And now let me bring this to your notice. I'm a very balanced person, okay? Now there are people that hear certain things and take it to the extreme. When I say appreciate yourself like a temperament, it doesn't mean that if there are aspects of your life, aspects of your character that you need to work on, you wouldn't work on them. Say, I appreciate myself, oh, I like how God made me. You need to understand that some of the negative traits you have are not natural. Some are not natural. They are learned. Some of them, you got them, like while growing up, you didn't even know. Some of them were during your formative years. Some of them are during things you observed as a child. Because most times, children learn more by observation than what is being said. Probably you learned how to be angry because you saw those around you being angry. Probably you learned how to be self-centered because you saw those around you being self-centered. Or probably you just picked up certain traits from left, right, center. You met a friend, they behave a particular way, you picked that trait. You didn't even know. It's not like you consciously picked it. You meet another person, you pick this one. Or probably at a point in your life, people treat you so badly, you become wicked. Now, it's not when they say, okay, appreciate yourself. You now say, oh yes, I appreciate myself. Even those things you should work on, you wouldn't work. No. I'm talking about people who struggle with accepting who they are. Accepting the way they are physically, probably accepting their, let's say, quiet nature, loud nature. You know, whether you are quiet, whether you are loud, you can still be good. So don't let's say resent yourself. Okay, appreciate yourself. You're going to lose. You are going to lose. You may not have people with you all the time. You may not have money all the time, but you have yourself all the time. You cannot keep on hating yourself. That will lead you to self-sabotaging, to just disliking yourself, it will affect your performance in life. You will feel you are never enough. You will feel you should have been better. You should have been a loud person. So this person can talk. I wish I can talk. Or maybe you can talk. See, this person is very quiet. I wish I can be quiet. Probably, see, this person is fair. I wish I was fair. See, this person is dark. I wish I was dark. You just keep on wishing. Please appreciate yourself. God makes no mistakes at all. He doesn't make mistake. He particularly and specifically made you the way you are because he believed that you are perfect. And trust me, you are perfect the way you are. Okay? Work on yourself in the areas you need to work on yourself, especially character-wise. But then don't hate yourself. Okay? I just hope this has blessed you. I hope I was able to pass this message across because this message is very important. There are a lot of people in this place. There are a lot of people that battle with this a lot. And I felt it's very important to talk about it. As you're going into the new year, please drop that. Start appreciating yourself. Look at that trait of yours that when you think about it, you cringe. You are embarrassed that even when you are alone and you think about that thing about yourself, you are so embarrassed about it. Start appreciating it. Start appreciating it. Start thanking God. Oh, Father, you made me perfect. Oh, Father, I believe that this, in short, just start appreciating God for who you are. When you shift the focus from yourself to God, you'll be more appreciative and you'll even be sorry for acting as if God didn't make you well. Okay? Please don't get into next year with low self-esteem, inferiority complex, and all those baggages. No. And as you do this, pray along the way. It's not easy to just wake up one day and throw away something that has been like a bondage all this while, or has been like a burden all this while. It takes steps. Some days you are positive, some days you just feel discouraged. So you have to keep praying all the way for God to keep you on the right track, okay? For God to help you to keep loving who He has made you to be. I hope you were blessed by this. Thank you for watching. See you in another video. Bye.